We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Kingery.
And the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
So striding in, Davy Grion. Here's the first pitch to him. Kingery gets his lead at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Gerard Dyson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 6.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Batting third.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The first baseman, Reese.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up Mikey Motto. This pitch is popped up. Kramer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Martin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Robert Tatum. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Archer is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 9.
Settling in now, Aaron Nola. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Yeah.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And he struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 24 home runs, and he's driven in 45. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is DeShields, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin.
So stepping in, Kevin Newman. He flied out leading off the ball game. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Davy Grillon.
The catcher, Davy Grillon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way.
Harper.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Helpful.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's got to hurry. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 3 innings complete. Philadelphia's on top, 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Cole Tucker.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 10.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Robert Tatum, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Dyson's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kingery is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Here's Gerard Dyson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Coming to the plate now, Jason Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97 is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Full count, 3-2. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Davy Grion. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Right fielder. Right.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. Struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. Hit to third, reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down. Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Eric Gonzalez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cole Tucker.
To the plate now, Cole Tucker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw across to first. Won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the sure route himself by stepping on the bag at third. Striding in, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Nick Birdie enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The center fielder, Delino DeShields.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mikey Mata will be next. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Slow little grounder left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, the shortstop, Robert Tatum.
Now in the box, Robert Tatum. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit to Shields. Rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they move on top 4-0.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Ronald Arias. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners off for second, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Quinn is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. Gerard Dyson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting. Left field.
Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Matuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Stephen Brault will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. JT Riddle is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. No balls and a strike to count.
Number 15, JT Riddle.
The 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Standing in, Scott Kingery. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's tarrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
At the plate now, Davy Grione, as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On the first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jacob Stallings. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ready now, JT Riddle. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, 2 gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Newman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're on the... Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45. Michael.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Reese Hoskins. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Roman Quinn. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Mikey.
Coming to the plate now, Mikey Matsu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the third baseman, Cole Tucker. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Matuk is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. The Phils win for the 96th time, most in the division. Aaron Nola gets his league-leading 22nd win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates,